Hey friends, and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be one that I'm really excited about. We are going to St. John's at the Southpark Mall in Charlotte. There is a celebrity stylist. His name is Mark Alan Harmon, and he has styled many celebrities for red carpet events, a lot of executives, and a whole bunch of people. And I'm so excited because I got an invite to go, and I want to see what he puts together, the presentation, the different clothes for the season, and I'm just really excited. So definitely come along with me, and I'm sure it's going to be an amazing experience. But before we get to the video, please, if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss anything.
So for example, you can do a little jacket like this with metallic. These pants are obviously a little bit big on her because she is teeny tiny. But you can see here that this is a great way to use the color together. So that's bringing in a little bit of coral. Right? So again, we've got the white, we've got the tan, but blended it all. Same basic, but now you've got a whole different look going up on top. She can also do it with, right, like that, okay? But even like this, you can see, we can change the whole look just doing the denim. Hi, how are you? But you can do the whole, you can change the whole thing just by adding the denim jackets. Throw on some navy. Okay, so this is a short jacket. Super great with white like this. You can also do it back to a denim and a white t-shirt. Obviously it would look great with the look that we just had on as well. But then this becomes a really lovely work look. White also becomes really dressy. So you can take the same white and throw on metallic jackets. And then this. And all of a sudden, you know, you have another even more elegant black tie look. Same dress. Now this is a double chain, so you can do either chain, both chains, one chain. Shoulders. I love a good jacket resting on the shoulder. Nothing chicer than a woman walking to a restaurant like this going, excuse me, yes. I'm with Mark Allen. Cha-cha-cha. I love a good jacket like that. And one great thing about all of these knits is that the knits work lovely fitted over the shoulder because they have enough stretch to go over the curve. Sometimes you run to McQueen and get a great structured jacket, it's so like this, it doesn't really work the same way. You just pop it over your shoulder. The other one, for a super sophisticated look, is to take a jacket like this that does have a matching dress, but you know how to buy a matching dress with a jacket. What I'm going to show you is how to mix up that jacket. Again, this is something that you're going to see great with jeans and a t-shirt as well, which we will be getting to. What do you guys call it? Sand? Caramel. Caramel. I call it more of a tobacco, but maybe it's a caramel. So again, this can rest over the shoulder. Okay, really, really great this way. Then, on that you can even do a button. This is an extra small, so she might be a little bit better in small. And then this bag is fantastic. Now these are water snake, right? Yeah. So water snake is just like a python. You can see here, bringing in a little color. Okay, really wonderful way to go with that. And this is really a neutral beige. So in the beige earth tones, there are a lot of fun things you can do. So you can do this. Now, a lot of this is blending. So if you look what I'm wearing, none of this is the same color, right?
Right.
But it all just blends together. So you're just gonna work like a natural tone. So same thing with this. So you can throw on a wonderful gold necklace. I should do some jewelry with this too. Can you give me that long thing? That long thing. You like that description?
Yeah.
Really, really sharp for work, presentation. Also could be for a chic dinner. But again, the color, work in the color to that. This is also a wonderful transitional color that can go year round, depending on what you're putting on top of it. And for a great summer look, you get my favorite new white jacket of the season. And then boom.
Oh, yeah.
All right, same dress, like 6 different ways. So you can see it's a really, really versatile piece to work into your wardrobe. What? And I love this. Now this is a medium. This is the last one in the store. But you can take this, button up the collar, so then that rests in there, and let the sleeves be long, let the blouse be long. So you can see here I'm gonna untuck her. And all of a sudden this wonderful layer that goes straight in like that, okay? It's a really mod fab way to wear this. I've done this a ton of different ways on people, and every time it just gives it like a younger, more interesting finish. This was my favorite jacket from fall, and we did this in Chicago, and I think we sold every single one of them the store had. So I love that one. The other thing that we can do with a blouse is then here, we can play with this tux jacket. So this is part of the new tuxedo grouping that we're doing. So this, you can see, they're nice sleeve that comes down here. Now she's gargantuan. She's like so tall, right? Most people will have a little cuff come out. Poor thing. Oh, gargantuan. Poor thing. Tell her agent. She's like, don't book me with that guy anymore. Now, you'll notice buttons, right? When you buy a shirt with all these buttons, they're all included. So you can do whatever you want with them, okay? So you'll notice that on this, look how different the look is if you've got a button to the top versus if you just open this little bit. They're telling 2 different stories. Which one of those is a little bit more relaxed, right, is this. The one that's like killing it in a power meeting is the other. And just because this has all the details of the tuxedo doesn't mean you have to only wear it formal. On these done, you can bring in a little coral, okay? And not be afraid to layer. Don't be afraid that this is flopping out. You wanna have a little bit more fun with it. But it's a gorge tweed. It actually feels like a Prada fabric that I bought a few years ago. But, again, 3/4 sleeve, right? Let the cuffs come out. And on this, when it's more fitted, like this jacket's a little bit more fitted, then on this one I would tuck that in, right? And then you've got the button to there, you can do gold jewelry with it, a nude shoe with it. These black shoes are just easy because they fit, they're keeping them on the whole time. This is not my recommendation for the look. Okay, and then you can go back to white as well. Right? So really easy, and it's talking about buying pieces to build a wardrobe. So many times when you go to buy it, you're like, oh, I love this jacket, or I love this thing, but they're not actually thinking about how you're gonna wear that thing, or has a little detail on the bottom. These are like a legging, they're a knit pant, they're super fitted. This is a fabulous little piece. You can pull something just like this over the top of it. Gold buttons, gold buttons, gold buttons, black, fantabulous, okay? Now, just to blow your mind a little bit, I then would do all that and throw on the white bag. somehow, boom, now it feels summery, right? Because it's a little white bag, right? Rather than having just a shell, it's great to have a blouse. But when you have the blouse under, don't be afraid to button it here, but this is kind of fun just to have it be more relaxed. There are not a lot of these little jackets. Right? So you got that little bit of gold, then do a little gold hoop, right? So you got black and white and gold working together, which is a really sharp connection in how you put something together. I love black and white, and the jackets are fabulous because they're knit, they move with your body, the fall is amazing. Then, this is another one of those that is great just over the shoulder. Right? She's showing up. Aren't you? Aren't you
Oh, yeah.
yeah. A denim jacket is a wonderful neutral. Okay? So, here. It fell apart. You ever see how it's done? She's pretty, isn't she? Good thing you're pretty. Alright, just pull these up a little bit. Here, we'll fix that later, but you can see. Right, so it's just doing like a little denim jacket. Again, you'll notice the layer. We have a longer shirt under a shorter jacket with the legging piece. That can work with that. It's going into this little goodie as well. You can also do this little goodie, right?
Gotcha.
So it's really taking earth tones, blending them all together. Not being, you can also see here on David, here, come over here, David. So he's got like an earth tone suit on, and then he's doing an earth tone tee. And the tee has a little bit of a yellow green in it, but it still works because it's all blending together. And here, then I would tuck in, and then you can do a blouse like this. So I can button down here. Sorry, you can't see me over there. And so this becomes this wonderful little overshirt. I always call this kind of thing a shirt jacket. It drives people crazy. Is it a shirt or is it a jacket? I said it's a shirt jacket. I'm the stylist. I'm right. Okay. Anyway, but you can see here, it becomes really casual. White jacket of the season. Again, you do this here with the navy. This is just a foundation blouse, so it's boxy, super chic in that way. And you can play with this as well. Right, so you can either have a collar up top like that, call that Brad Pitt back in his Jennifer Aniston, or, please tell me if you know that image, and then you did this crazy big collar over the way, okay, girl. And then also with navy, but just play.
Gotcha.
Play with the shapes. You have all the buttons, use all the buttons, use them in different ways. You'll never want to do just the bottom, but that's about it, okay? Although I have some people. So you can see this, again, we're gonna come back to a shorter jacket, okay? And don't worry about the lengths on it, right? And then you can add a wonderful gold necklace over that as well. And then, lavender. What? Now this is a matching dress, and really everything, you know, this is still St. John. So everything has a matching dress or a matching skirt. There is a set to everything. But I'm not showing you the sets. I'm showing you how to mix it up and play with it. And again, this is a great little jacket. You wear it almost like a shrug. I don't want no shrug. Okay? And so again, letting that be long. And it's a beautiful boxy fit, so it goes straight through the body. So it allows for really fun layering in this way. And people always say, well, I'm not going anywhere. Why do I need these pants? Or I don't dress. Yeah, put it on with the denim jacket and go to dinner and shut up already. Come on. It's really a fab way to, you know, bring a little fashion into the life. You can also take this classic St. John jacket that has the gold buttons and all that, right? And this, of course, is good with jeans and a t-shirt, but when you play with a little sparkle, it has a whole elevated thing. And for summer, this is probably your whole look, really. But for your arrival, you pop this over the shoulder. You got a little bit more going on. Remember, your arrival is very important. It's very short, right? But black tie. So it gets a little dressy when you do the sparkle on the sparkle. And then the other thing I want to show you. Is this your last look? Right? And this is she already on her last look? Did I already do her last?
Aha.
Okay, watch. So you had time for even more questions.
That's right.
Right? So then this kind of a piece, you know, you're at a really fancy restaurant at the beach this summer. You can just do something, you can just like this. Just leave it wide open. I really call this a shirt jacket because it has such layering capabilities. And then in the back, it has this gorgeous pleating going through the back yoke.